On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are talking about our immediate travel plans for this year and also just our travel plans in general.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be. So
this year is going to be our first year that we actually set sail. Those who have been subscribed to this channel long enough know that we've been in the Airstream since April of last year. We're going to set sail April 1st of this year once Courtney quits her job. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hightail it up about 25 miles to Picacho Peak.
Yep.
That is one of the places that's one of our places that we always see when we go up and down back from Phoenix, and we always comment that we want to stay there and hike Picacho Peak. So.
Yeah, and we saw Steve and Tess, our friends,
yes.
from The More We Explore,
and they hiked it. They posted a video about that.
Awesome.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, we'll post a card to the video if you guys haven't seen it already.
Yeah. And then we're just going to head north. We're going to spend a lot of April and May in Utah, and then head to Oregon in the summer for a little time in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
But for the most part, we don't have any hard and fast plans except for engagements here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people, for example, have the goal of seeing every national park. And that's a cool goal, but I guess we don't really have that officially. We probably will hit a lot of them.
Yeah, we're just not gonna, that's not gonna be how we plan where we go. The same thing with like people say, I want to hit all 48 or 49 states.
Yeah.
And again, probably not how we'll plan, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do
It'll
this
happen.
long enough if that happens.
Alaska might be a little bit,
Yeah.
and really
But
the
we'd love to
Northeast
do
would
it.
take a little bit too, because we have to hightail it across the country because we're here in Arizona. But eventually that'll probably happen.
Yeah, so the way we are planning our travel at the moment is the number one thing is family and friends. So the reason we chose Oregon is because we have some friends there, some of which may not be there for much longer, so we thought this would be a good time to go. While we're in Oregon, we have family coming up to visit us.
They rented a house,
yep, so that's
on the coast, so that'll be nice.
That's one of our breadcrumbs of engagements we actually already have fully planned.
Yep.
The next thing that will draw us are beautiful places, because you know Steve is a photographer and a videographer, and
I've snapped a picture or two.
Yeah, he loves the beautiful landscapes and beautiful places.
Wildflowers in the spring, that's something that I'm really looking forward to getting.
Yeah, we may
especially around here, because we've had a lot of rain lately, so things are going to actually grow
so
in the spring.
That will draw us. Cool places will draw us. So we're a bit of foodies. We like, even with my allergies, we like trying local food. We love
local
festivals, local beer.
Local wine.
And I knit, and I really love the local like arts festivals and fiber festivals, and so we're looking for things like that along the way.
For the most part, we're going to take our time.
Yes.
One of the biggest risks, especially when you first get into this lifestyle and start traveling, is you want to see so much right now, and you end up burning out. Or getting tired of it.
Yeah.
But that's something that we really want to avoid. So we're going to spend, even when we're boondocking, Walmart parking lot, we will probably only spend a night. But even if it's like off in a rest area, if it happens to be a rest area in a nice place, we might spend a couple nights there. You don't know. We don't know. But the one thing we do know is we really want to take our time, and we don't want to rush this. We want to enjoy every place that we stop at and really get the most of it, and then move on.
So that's why when we say our plans for this summer are Oregon and possibly things around there, that's what we mean. Like, I think you could probably spend an entire year in Oregon and still not see all the gorgeousness that state has to offer.
Crater Lake.
Yeah, I know. That's not even on our plans yet. We haven't figured out when we're going to Crater Lake.
That'll happen. We just don't know when.
We know when we're going to the shore so far, but there's so many other places. And then if there's something that sparks our interest in Washington or Idaho or Northern California, we'll go.
Yeah, we don't really know where we're going after Oregon.
No, our fall and winter plans are pretty up in the air right now.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of different possibilities, and I think we'll see how we feel as the year progresses.
Yeah, we might be down in, I stress that highly, might be down in Texas in October.
There's a conference we might go to, so
we'll see. That is far from decided, but we'll see how that goes.
So I hope this answers, we've had a few people ask about like how we plan our travels. When we actually start traveling, I'll give a little bit more detail about how I do my research and figure out boondocking locations and kind of breadcrumb our way along between boondocking and parks. But we haven't done that yet, so I don't really want to share information that's not proven.
Yeah. And for the most part, we don't make a lot of reservations in campgrounds, aside from places that we know we really want to stay, and we have to
And
stay there because there
weekends.
aren't other options, or holidays, or especially holidays.
Yeah, or because
and
we have
weekends.
family in
We
the
don't.
area and we want to stay close to them, things like that.
Yeah.
So that's what we're planning anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I guess that.
If
Covered.
any of you guys are in Oregon and want to meet up at some point this summer, shoot us a line and we will try to remember to let you know as we get close to your area, or if we plan to be in your area.
Well, if they keep watching, they'll know, right?
That is
Right?
true. That is true. And that's it for this week's Tuesday Talk. If you have a question for us that you would like answering, please leave it in the comments below, and we will either answer it in the comments or answer it on a future Tuesday
In the video,
Talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do, after all.
Yeah.
All right. Stay cool. See you next time. Oh, like, subscribe, thumb up, comment. You said that, right?
Yeah.
Some of it. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.